Hey guys, how's it going? Misa here. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a different video. So, Amazon just announced today that they will be releasing Argos tomorrow. And the other most important thing that they announced is that there will be no catch-up mechanic with this. Now, what this means is that less than 1% of the player base can actually do this content. Normally, when you have a big raid announcement, it's really exciting because most of the players, or a lot of the players, are looking forward to it. They've been waiting for this content for a while, and they're looking forward to doing it. Now, in our case, we are actually not in that fortunate situation because, like I said, less than 1% of the players are most likely going to be able to do this content because less than 1% of the players are at 1370 gear score, which is the requirement. Now, the people who are excited for this are going to be those who can do this, right? The people at 1370. Or the other party is going to be the people who are really close to 1370 who are going to be pushing for it afterwards. For me, I am kind of in that band where I am, very close. I'm 1340 right now, but I'm personally probably going to be slow playing it as opposed to pushing for 1370, which I think I'm probably the minority of the folks who are at 1340, who think that way. Now, the people who I mentioned, the people who are currently at 1340 or 1370 or somewhere in between, right? Most likely, a lot of them, including me, have paid for the game. Now, what I mean, so not just the Founders Pack, right? Maybe you bought the Platinum Founders Pack, you got $100 worth of the crystals at first, but unless you were super efficient, you probably couldn't push to 1340 as efficiently to make it there by now, unless you paid a little bit more. And definitely, it's very hard to do that and get to 1370. Now, that leaves us in a situation where the people who really want to push for 1370 to do Argos are either A, forced to, not go as fast and kind of not get their day one or week one, or B, those people are probably going to be paying money for one, Mari's shop, and two, probably some gold as well. So I think that this is one of the main reasons why Amazon decided to push out Argos so soon, because a lot of people are going to be trying to get to the content. And how are they going to get to the content? They're going to be paying for it. And I think what's also important is that the fact that the Bolton, the next raid, is going to be coming out a month later as well, which again forces people to get to that gear score within a month. Now, getting to the gear score level of Bolton is probably again going to take us a little bit over a month. And the people who get there are probably going to be again less than 1%. So do you see what I'm going at here? It's kind of a cycle, it's a loop, right? So the people who are at the front right now paid their way at least a little bit to get to where they are now to be able to do Argos on day one, week one. And then Bolton is coming out a month afterwards, and those same people are probably going to be doing the same thing. And maybe, a lot of those are going to be streamers, right? And people are going to watch those streams. They're going to want to participate in the same content, the same activities, and they're going to, as a result, also try to pay for those upgrades. So it's kind of this loop where the content is just pushed out a little bit too quickly to where players are like, oh, I'm almost there. I just need a little bit more to get there. All right, I'm just going to pay for it right now. And they're going to do that for one raid. Then they're going to do that for the next raid. Then the next raid. Then the next raid. So I think that there really is a reason why Amazon is pushing this content out at this pace right now. And that's so that they can maximize the money that they get off the players. Now, I think it's genius. Honestly, I think that's genius. Like, it's a way for them to make money It's a way for the players to be happy that they're getting content. It's kind of a win-win situation. Now, it's not a win situation for those who are further behind, but they're further behind for a reason, right? They're probably okay with being further behind. And the people who are ahead, who want more content, are going to be paying for it and getting to that gear score. So where does that leave us? So you and me. So for me, again, I'm going to be slow playing it. And I don't want to get caught up in this kind of whirlwind where everybody is going to be constantly trying to upgrade their gear to get to that next piece of content, because that next piece of content is going to be there a month later, 2 months later, however long it takes me to get to 1370, that piece of content is still going to be there. It's not going anywhere. So I actually advise you guys to do the same. Be like me, don't rush, because you're going to get there eventually. And by the time you get there, prices for materials are going to be lower. Maybe they'll have implemented a catch-up mechanic by then. Who knows? And it'll be a lot easier, a lot more efficient to get there. We'll have to see about that. Hopefully in the roadmap they might talk about a little bit, but that is not out yet, so I just don't know. But my advice to y'all is just take it slow, take it easy. You'll get there eventually. Don't pay your way to progress, because you will get there. Trust me, you will get there. And you're probably going to be just a little bit behind the other players who have paid their way up there. So stick to Amazon. Tell them with your wallet that you don't want content to be released like this, because it kind of forces people to pay to play the new content. That's about it. It's kind of like how our psychology works, right? We want the newest, the best, the greatest out there immediately. We don't want to wait. But again, my advice to you guys is wait, press the brakes, just play it slowly, enjoy the game. You'll get there eventually. And there'll probably be things to help you guys get there later on as well. All right, well, that's enough of that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully, this will help you guys think about your next steps. I mean, I'm telling you to do a certain thing, but you don't have to. You're a free person. You do whatever you want. But hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight into what you should do next. And if you have any questions or any discussion topics or whatever you want, leave it in the comment section below. And as always, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. And I will see y'all on the next video. Peace out.